this is Val, and you are now in Valtopia. And today we're doing Valtopia TV in my bedroom. My family's next door. You know, it's getting to be the holidays, and my parents are on this coast with us. So, and my son's homesick today. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're new to me, I am Val Cripps. I'm an artist. I'm a priestess. I'm a spiritual guide and mentor. I'm an energy coach and lover. And I'm all about frequency, because frequency is what keeps us lit up and open and flowing and expressing ourselves and being ourselves and remembering who we are, right? So today we're going to do the weekly cosmic read. I want you to think about 1, 2, or 3, or 1, 2, or 3. The pictures don't matter. It's, you know, put your feet on the ground, take a deep breath, and make a choice, 1, 2, or 3. And then I'm going to pull cards for each choice. And that's going to be your energy that you're pulling in for the collective, for all of us. And then if there's time afterwards, I'm happy to read you individually. Hi, Sandra. And we're going to be talking about feeling today, and what might be blocking your feelings or creating some sort of resistance around you really expressing and being in your, allowing your emotions and tuning into what they mean for you and how they feel in your body. And that can really open things up for you in terms of your flow. And when your flow opens up, well, then you have a better chance of receiving and magnetizing to you wonderful opportunities, money, clients, unexpected checks in the mail. All of these things have been happening in the Love Drop group because we are opening up and we are feeling things. It's not always easy. So let me share this live stream. I'm going to share it in a bunch of places. I'd love for you to do the same, even if you're watching the replay. And if you are looking for me anywhere else, you can find me at valtopia.com. You can find me here. You can find me at Valtopia on Instagram. And I'm out here almost every day and definitely every week, sharing my gifts, sharing my inspiration and illumination, and illuminating with you. So let me share this live stream and get some people on here. And I can't wait to get started. Every week we do this, and it's so much fun, and it's so powerful to see how all this stuff resonates with everybody. So let me share I'm going to share it to my group, which is Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. And you can join us in there. It's a free group. And we're going to be celebrating 777 members soon. So I'd love for you to join us in there and bring up the number so that we can have our celebration party. So I'm sharing in there. Feel free to add that. I'm sharing it in the Valtopia Love Drop, which is my paid group. You can join for only $22 a month right now. And every month there's a wonderful meditation, and there's bongo healing. And then, of course, I'm all up in there reading people, offering guidance. And it's a wonderful opportunity to get quite a bit of one-on-one with me at a ridiculously low price right now. So I would really encourage you to join us in there. I have some great deals going right now because it's the end of the year and we're beginning, right? Then I'm also going to share it in the Abundance Flash Mob, which is my mentor, Samantha Bearden, who has been training me in activating and restructuring DNA. And so share it in there. It's a wonderful community. And where else? Hi, Sabrina. La, la, la. We're going to be doing the read, just sharing everywhere, getting a crew going here. And I have a lot of exciting stuff coming in the Valtopia community that I'm working on, including a free money drop. And what this is a lovely sequence of stimulants I've created to open you up to your own flow, your own money flow. Hey, Sabrina, how are you, boo? So let me share in a couple more places. Here we go. Join me live for the weekly cosmic read, and you feel free to share the stream. Okay, if you're just joining me, honey, I'm Val, and welcome to the Valtopia TV. We do this every Thursday at about 2 p.m. PST, and we do it other days of the week too. I love to come on live. It's something that comes naturally to me. I teach my clients how to go on live. I teach about visibility. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Lynn. I teach about voice and throat chakra and how to speak your truth, how to feel what's in your body, how to feel your emotions. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Lynn. My story is that I'm an artist and I'm a mother, and I've just recently gone through a separation. So I'm a single mother, and I'm running my own business. I'm a creative entrepreneur, and I'm following my dreams. I always have. It's been a very interesting journey. I came out to Los Angeles in the late 90s to work in film, and I made it. I worked for almost over 15 years in the film business as an effects artist. Hey, Jack, how are you? Thank you, Sandra. And that was a whole journey in itself. That alone, I could have taught people a lot just from that experience. But then now was married for almost 11 years, and in the last 2 years, I've built up this company, and I have virtual clients all around the world that I work with to support them through difficult transitions, to release old memories, to release past life energies, to release and activate our own energy system, whatever way. There's different ways to do this, so that you can feel comfortable in your own skin, so you can speak your truth, so you can know what your truth is, so you can have clarity to even know what it is that you feel and want to do. Express yourself creatively, to be more creative, to know that you are a powerful creator, and to open up your own hearing, seeing, feeling, and gifts, so that you can connect in with the cosmos and guide yourself. I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to give you all the answers and tell you what to do. I'm here to inspire and illuminate you to your own magic, right? So let's see. Are there any other groups that I should share in? Join us live for the week. And this is going to be good. If you haven't seen this before, what we do is you pick 1, 2, or 3, and then we pull a bunch of cards for each selection. And it's really exciting. I should probably invite some friends. They're always inviting me. And then maybe it's my turn to do some invitations, right? Hi, Lori. How are you? Let's see. Oh, I don't have the option to invite people on this one. So, well, maybe you guys can invite some friends for me. I shared it a bunch of places, so this is good. So welcome for just joining us. Honey, it's Valtopia TV. It's time for the weekly cosmic read. So share the live stream. Let's get a buzz going. Let's get some energy. And I want everybody to put their feet on the ground, take a big deep breath, and we're going to pull in all of our... First, we're going to just let all the energy in our body, everything relax, let everything come down and go into Mother Earth and connect into the root of all the abundance and wisdom of our creation from the earth. We are of the earth. And then we're going to pull that energy up into our heart space. And then we're going to allow that to open up into our cosmic connection and pull that energy down, and know that our guides, all information, all answers are coming from a place of love and white light and creation. And hi, Nellie. Hi, Mercedes. Hi, Joya. All coming from a place of white light, love, creation, a place of beauty and connection. Okay? So, from that space, we're going to be tuning into the collective energy, and I want you to choose from your heart 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Come on, make your commitment. And I'm going to choose, let's see, what am I feeling today? And I haven't pulled these yet. I'm going to pull them right now with you guys. So share the live stream so we can get a good crew going, and they can be in on the collective energy And, you know, it's past, present, future. So even if you're watching the replay, your energy is being included. I'm feeling one. I'm going to choose one today. Okay? All right. So thank you for participating. I love you guys. So let me pull from the first deck that I'm going to choose from. Now today I'm pulling the cards in mind to your flow, your money drop. I'm calling it a money drop because I've created this fun experience where we're calling in our own money, right? Calling in our own flow of money. And so in that inspiration, today's show is, ooh, I'm starting to feel throat chakras, is about how are you feeling? And what are the cards telling you about your own connection to your own money drop, to your own ability to relax into your vision, to relax into the stuff that you're creating and calling in, and how is it working for you? What's working? We're going to find out. What's working, what's not, what's the resistance, what's the inspiration, right? And the thing about these cards, anytime I pull cards for you, and I would think for anybody else too, it's just a reading. It's not the future. It didn't tell you what's exactly going to happen. You have free will to then take the assessment and shift the energy, right? You're welcome. So, hi, Stephanie. All right, so let's tune in. Ooh, I feel a lot of throat chakra energy today, as usual. If you're just new to me, a lot of times, almost every time I do a live stream, we just have so many people with throat chakra issues because that is my love, how to express yourself. How do you express yourself? Because for myself, for a long time, I was really shut down. There's a lot of reasons we get shut down. We have trauma in our lives. We have trauma in our past lives. We have been taught to be quiet, to be a good girl, to keep it down now, don't be bossy, keep you to yourself, it's safe. And then after a while, we don't even know what we feel or know how to speak our mind. And then we're resentful and we're bitter and we're constricted and we're shut down. And then there ain't no money coming in, right? Okay, so let's tune into choice number 1, letting all that throat energy and everything pass down. Let's just light a little sage here. Oh, did I share it into... I'm trying to think if I shared it in all the place. Okay, so, and if you're just tuning in, I'm reading for the collective right now. So you want to choose 1, 2, or 3. And then that's going to give you your weekly reading. If there's time afterwards, I might tune into some of you. But right now, you're going to choose 1, 2, or 3. And you'll be surprised how specific the message will be for you. Every week, people are like, oh my gosh, that works for me. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Lori. Hi, Elizabeth and Vicky. Hi, Emily. Love Drop Boo Boo. Shay. All right, here we go. Choice number 1. What card? Oh my gosh, like a whole bunch of cards just came out. Yeah! All right, so we got card number 1. That's going to be a good read. Wow, it's like half the deck came out for that choice. I'm going to go put that deck down. And that's the Cosmic Tribe Tarot. And then we're going to pull from the OT deck, O-U-T-I, the OT deck, otart.com, who you can go see her in an art show in Culver City this weekend if you're here in Los Angeles at the Peace Gallery. So we got 1 OT card, and that's it for that selection. And then we also have the Gaia deck, which I love. It's got some beautiful stuff. So let's pull in what we got going for choice number 1, which was what I picked, and what the message is going to be. Now I feel my throat chakra wanting to burp, basically. So there's a lot of energy moving through the throat chakra. People are starting to open up. If you haven't experienced my transmissions before, I am always working as an energy guide, and if your higher self is open and you're connected to me and talking to me and watching my live streams, your chakras will start to align and shift as guided by your higher self. It's like our souls are working together to open us up while we're hanging out. Yes, Amy, if you guys are just tuning in, you want to pick You want to ground, take a deep breath, and pick 1, 2, or 3. And I'm doing a reading of all those choices. I'm picking a bunch of cards for each selection, whatever comes out, whatever spirit or universe or cosmos or however you call the creator, or us, the energy of us comes through. All right, so that choice number 1 has been picked. So now we're going to tune into choice number 2. If you pick choice number 2, my energy is tuning in to bubble number 2, which has everyone, past, present, and future, who chooses number 2 right now, in relation to this energy of flow and the energy of what resistances are coming up for me, what does spirit guidance have for me to my money flow. What's going on? What do I need to know? All right, we got a whole slew of cards for choice number 2. It's very specific, I'm seeing. So that's from the Cosmic Tribe Tarot. And then we're going to be pulling the cards from the OT deck for choice number 2. So it takes a minute for me to pull all the cards, but then we tuck into it, okay? So hold tight, share the stream. Think of other big groups you can share it into. Let's get a big crew going. Let's see. Oh my gosh, the whole deck fell out. Let's just pick those up. And let me know how you're feeling about your being able to express yourself and how that affects your ability to manifest or do what it is, allow in your life the dreams and the visions that you create from your heart. And what I find with many of my clients is they've created quite a spectacular life for themselves, a beautiful life, but somewhere inside, on so many levels, there's still some trauma or certain emotions that haven't been expressed, and those are keeping them from having the clarity and the connection to the truth of what they really want to do, what their soul wants to do. And when we start working together, we get rid of some old thought patterns, old beliefs, past life energy, and we, oh my goodness, there we go. And we begin to shift because we have a different perspective. And we also work on keeping that new perspective, moving into a new mindset, creating new habits, enlisting the support. When we have that clarity, it's so much easier to not only receive guidance, so people's gifts open up, but we also, you start to feel yourself and know what you really want. And that's very powerful because you don't get anything unless you feel it. Did y'all know that? All right, let me see. Catlin says she's been trying to start your own business. It's been a struggle. It is a difficult thing to start a business, but it's also really amazing. Working on trauma, releasing so I can help others heal. Well, that's wonderful, and the biggest gift you can give is healing yourself first, and I know that from experience. That doesn't mean you can't help others while you're healing, but your focus should definitely be on loving yourself, because you're this great provider of light and love, so you want to make sure that you're feeling, you know, that you're connected to your own wisdom and your own truth, right? Before you get too caught up in having to give to others. We can't give to others if we haven't given to ourselves. Thank you, Becky. And if you haven't liked my business page yet, I'd love for you to. It's the one that I'm sharing from. Every like, I appreciate. Okay, so now we're doing choice number 3. Let's just do a little sage in between choice number 2. We've got a big stack of cards for each one. This is going to get real, yo. Last week it was pretty... It was every week, it's very pointed. These cards come through. It's amazing how much they resonate. Okay. So we're, ooh, in the throat chakra, just such a bubble. All right, so we're tuning into choice number 3. If you picked choice number 3. Tuning into the bubble of choice number 3. And what's coming through for choice number 3 from our guides. What kind of resistance, what kind of flow are we being indicated, you know, what's going on with our own patterns and our own life and our own connection. Where did those, oh, there they went. Okay, we've got some cards for that one. And 2 more draws from the OT deck. then we'll be ready to go. And if you love this reading today and you don't get a one-on-one reading with me or mini reading, your best bet is to join the Love Drops. $22 a month until December 18th. Let's see. And there we go. And I've been popping in there a lot because I love my Love Drops. All right, let's see. It's the easiest way for me to sort of overgive and get an exchange, and that will be shifting as we book in all the new clients I'm calling in. All right, let's see. And you can have a one-on-one with me. I'll post all that stuff afterwards. Okay. All right, everybody ready? Are we ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I always forget what groups I should share to when I'm on here. I got to get more on that. Okay, here we go. Choice number 1. If you pick choice number 1 on this weekly Cosmic Read, December the 7th, 2017, baby, here's what's going on. We got a whole stack here. Yes. All right, let's see what we got here. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So, from the Cosmic Tribe Tarot, I picked choice number 1. Who picked choice number 1 with me? Yeah. And do you know that these are the same cards I pulled this morning? Many of them. There you go. There it is. All right. So the first card we have is the Sacred Fool. The Sacred Fool. And the Sacred Fool is about letting go and not giving about what other people think, because you are connected into your own truth, your own feelings. You're connected to your divine guidance. You're connected to the cosmos. And you know that with a little playful abandon, beauty comes through, passion comes through, flow comes through. You're too busy worrying about the rules and what everybody else thinks. You're not allowing the fun. And you know what? We need to have fun. Our inner child needs to have fun. Our inner being wants to enjoy life, enjoy it, and have a little fun. And say, who cares, right? Along with that, we have the Ace of Discs, which is the body, what's it called? The body, it's about the body. Let me pull it up. And the body is so, it's the body actually, it's just the body. And the body is so important to manifesting and to creating space in yourself to receive money. Because if your body's all blocked up, like if you're all clenched in your butt and you're lower and you're not breathing into your body, there is no flow. And everything's all tight. And everything about you saying, back off, I don't need it. So that's what's happening when you get the Ace of Discs, the body. You want to be tuned in your body. What am I feeling? Where am I feeling it in my body? What does it mean for me? This stuff is really powerful. So the next card we have is the Six of Swords, which is about interpenetrating worlds. And interpenetrating worlds is all about, balancing the experience we're having here as a human being in the 3D world, like our real world existence, and the cosmic experience that we're having, our connection to divine, our connection to messages, our telepathic connection to each other, our awareness of feelings and emotions, and our heart-based creation. And it is a balance that we're going through right now, moving from where we were and where we're going as a collective. So here we are, Sacred Fool, be tuned into your body, thinking about the different worlds that we're living in, and the healer, okay? So choice number 1, this is all choice number 1, the healer. Those feelings in your body are there to guide you, and as you resonate within yourself and embody your own gifts and beingness, well then, all these comments were coming up and I didn't see. Sorry, everybody. your awareness and keyed into your body and getting beyond that is when you start to feel into other people's bodies. And that's when I started doing healing. I realized that my empathic abilities is a huge gift. So I can connect to you through this live stream and know that your throat is tight and your heart is hurting and your sacral chakra needs love. And I can feel all these things, and so can you. And so as you begin to come into your awareness and balance the intervention in the different worlds, you're a healer. Okay? Prince of Wands is the high flyer. And that's when you're up there, you know, you've taken the leap and you're kind of balancing things as you get from here to there. Sometimes it's like, don't look down, right? Just don't look down. Let me see these comments. Hi, Joya. Hi, Becky. Hi, Sue. Thank you. She says, my energy is infectious. You're adorable. Thank you. Hi, Emily. Hi, Kim. Emily says, love drop. It's the bomb. Yes, it is. It's a love bomb. Okay. So the next card we have is the sun. The sun. And you all know, if you've been watching me, I'm a star seed. You're a star seed. If you're watching me or tuning in and identifying, we're all pieces of star, really. And we're of the sun, and we are illuminated from within, and our illumination radiates joy and guidance. We emit light codes that others can clue into and plug into. We might be the key holder for someone just by merely getting up and sharing our story. And that's why I get up and speak about my story, and I share things authentically and with raw truth. Even though it's uncomfortable, it's not easy for me to be vulnerable. It's not something that I've totally protected myself because I've had traumatic and scary experiences. But that can't stop me from sharing the truth of my experience, because so many people reach out to me and say, thank you for sharing what has happened with you, because it's guiding me. And you don't know how many people that are listening to you. So if you're afraid to speak up and share your sunshine, talk to me, because it's important to move through and open up. And so along with that is the Lovers card. And I keep getting there's 3 Lovers cards in the deck. And I keep getting, hi Kayla, I keep getting the Lovers card the last couple of days, 2 and 3 times in the reading. And so this is about self-love and the balance of loving yourself and loving others, and knowing that as you take good care and steward your own body and your own soul, you are more resonant within yourself. You take up more space about your own aura and your own energetic presence and light. And that allows you to then guide your family and the people you're with. And then they light up. And then guess what? There's a lot of lights. There's a lot of beautiful lights lit up, because we are star seeds. We are part of the cosmos. We are of the cosmos. We're connected to the cosmos. We are shining our light and our truth and our love, and we surrender to the our faith and to the support that we have, and we jump on the chariot, and the chariot takes us where we want to go, right? Ooh, I feel so much throat chakra energy coming through. And of course, the pleasure card, baby. You have got to feel your body. You've got to allow yourself to feel. And you've got to have some fun while you're doing it. You have to know what makes you feel good. And if you haven't been allowed to feel good, and you're never allowed to feel good, there's a good chance you're in a tight survival mode, or you're still hanging on to survival mode, even though you might be making tons of money now and you're not happy. You gotta feel. You gotta feel, and you gotta know what makes you feel good. And that's how you create more of what you want, right? So Nellie says, I need to break through the fear and doubt to fully do your own thing. Well, we're working on it, aren't we, Nellie? We're doing it. And the fear and the doubt, you know, so many of you that I talk to are so impatient to get to this place where you feel like this place you're imagining, where you're not afraid anymore and you're just doing whatever you want. And really, it's a process, and it does get better, and you do get where it feels better and stronger, and it gets easier, and that in that flow and joy and pleasure, you open up. And your moments do start to become very different than they were. But breaking through that fear and breaking through where you've been and coming to where you want to be, it can be a challenge. And that shouldn't put you off, because if you really want it and you really love yourself and are connected to your passion and purpose, who cares? You're going to do it, right? Not who cares, but for me, staying where I was not an option. That was way worse than pushing through the fear. And for many of us, you either get to that point when it's not that bad, or spirit makes it be that bad for you, and your life will show you where you need to tune in and tune up, right? Who has experienced that in your life where you kept pushing and pushing, and either, like for me, my body started breaking down. I had terrible IBS. I have, depression. I had all these issues that then filtered down to my children. Had eczema. My children had food allergies because when I had them, I was already in that state of trauma and disconnection. And when you're disconnected to your body and disconnected from your feelings, you get sick. And all these people who are having their body attacking themselves is because on some level, they're not allowing themselves to be. So their bodies are like, oh, I guess this isn't working. So have you ever noticed when you feel like crap, if you really tune into it, you really feel down, the reason you feel down is you're not doing what you want. You may not know what you want, but if you can identify at least that, wow, I'm really pissed off because I'm not doing what I want. Owning that can be the first huge step, and can be the most difficult thing, because your ego and your people around you and everything that you've ever been taught will tell you that you don't need to worry about that, or think about other people, or that's just too big, or that's ridiculous, or you don't get to do that. Bullshit. If you're getting sick and you're not happy, guess who gets to choose how to change it? You do, and that's what we're talking about in the Love Drop this month. How to step up and outside of your situation, no matter what it is, to get that sense of feeling. What do I want? Where am I going? That clarity, that sense of, ooh, I feel this, and that strength of vision and purpose. Ooh, I'm fired up today, right? Let me see what these comments are. Ooh, Emily, you went and got your nails done. Me too. I don't know if you noticed on some of my last live streams, but they were looking all bunk, but I went and did it. Yes, we are, Nellie. Yes, we are. And Georgine said, dis-ease. Exactly. Kayla says, I'm afraid I'm going to be alone and single mom the rest of my life. I wish I knew if change was in my future. Kayla. We got to talk. I know what that fear is like, to feel like, oh, I'm going to be alone. And we are going to create your future from your own heart and your sense of strength, self-confidence, and goddess presence. None of this sitting around waiting to worry and know it's going to suck. Fuck that. Excuse my language, but we got this, okay? Excuse me, I get excited. Kayla, I have that same fear as you. You're not alone. And honey, I've felt it too, I know. But I've gone from feeling that way back in my late 30s when I freaked out and thought that was the end for me. Can you imagine? I thought that was it for me. Oh, I better go ahead and settle down. That's it. Come on now. Joya, Kayla, all of you feeling that same fear? It's a fear. It's a perception. It's a story. It's a thought. And thoughts and feelings and perceptions can be changed. How nourished are you? How healthy are you? How connected are you to source? How much have you really taken a look at your situation to sit there and say, this is all I get? That's up to you. It's a process. Stephanie's so stressed. All right, Stephanie, take a big deep breath and we'll tune into you. Oh my goodness, Kayla's a 29 single mama 7. Well, that is intense. That is intense, and that's your experience, and there's nothing you can't handle or tune into. Joyous, you're in your late 30s. Yeah, the hormones go crazy and you start thinking, oh gosh, that's it. Thank you. Lori says my energy's awesome. Thank you. I feel awesome. I do. I am feeling everyone's throat chakra. I feel a lot happening, basically. It's all bubbling up. Mercedes says, you want more babies. You're trying to manifest a baby boy. Ooh, how beautiful. Okay, Mercedes. Well, I'm loving all you guys. I feel like I hope I can tune into each of you. So listen, we had the read for one from the Cosmic Tribe Tarot, and it was all about essentially tuning into your star self, your sun self, your healer, balancing between this life and the cosmic experience we're having, and trusting in your divinity and allowing yourself to feel good and have some pleasure, because you cannot dream up and create new roots if you haven't taken time to feel good and dream. You have to get good and then feel good and then dream. And those dreams that come from this place of relaxed fun and no limits, that's what propels you and actually creates the experiences that you have coming. Your feelings, your heart and your feelings, most important thing. Your throat's scratchy. Oh, Mercedes. Yeah, are you here in the smoke in California? Stephanie says more babies here too. Ooh, I'm done with the babies, baby. Done with the babies. Okay, so the last chunk for we're still doing choice number 1 here. Sacred Earth Mother. We are deeply rooted in our cosmic connection, but also our Gaia Earth connection. And the Sacred Earth Mother is a message of love. So there's a message of love coming to us. And Moonlight Goddess, I don't know if any of you have been tuning into this super moon, but it is just incredible. And here in LA, it's been huge and low. And I've been seeing it out my apartment window, and I've been seeing it as I was driving on the freeway towards downtown. If you look at my Instagram feed, I have this picture where it's like the moon is this big and the buildings are right there. It's just so big. So there's so much happening with this super moon, and I did go buy a bunch of amazing new crystals and charge them with this super moon, and I might be offering them up as a kit to some of you. If you're interested, message me, because it was such an incredible moon, and they were out in that light for a long time. So and then yin and yang, again, we're being asked to think about the balance that we have in our life and the connection we have between ourselves and others and earth and cosmos. Balance, yin and yang. Hi Hanne, hi Debbie. Oh, you're in Michigan. Okay. So the last thing that we have is attachment for choice number 1. Letting go of restriction and fear. Okay? So if any of us are feeling an attachment to past life energy or this life energy, or we're clued into others, people's feelings, we got to let go and make space for what we're feeling and dreaming and creating. How does choice number 1 resonate for you guys? Let me know. For those of you who picked choice number 1, let me know what you think. We are going to light some sage and take a big deep breath and go to choice number 2. And feel free to share. Please share the live stream. It helps me reach new audiences and stay making new clients and all that good stuff. Alicia, you're from Indiana. Did you know that I went to Bloomington, Indiana, Indiana University at Bloomington? All right, let's light the sage. Excuse me. And feel free to like my business page or to follow me. I've noticed that I have a lot more followers on this page than I have likes, and I wonder if that's because some people like to follow it, but they don't want other people to know. And are you a spiritual person looking to create a business, or creating a business, or exploring your spirituality and coming into sort of an awakening, but your people around you aren't into it and you're hiding it? Are you? Put that in the comments if you are. Say yes, hiding or something, so I can see. Because that's one of the things a lot of my clients have experienced too, especially with the portraits that I do. It's like their coming out portrait, to let everyone know, hey, guess what? I'm this amazing priestess, and I have all these connections and gifts. And once we do our work together, they're no longer afraid to share that, because it's not something to hide. It feels like it is because of our history, but times are changing. And when we stand up and show who we are, and speak in our truth, and shine in our light, and assist each other and ourselves to becoming who we are, it's exponentially illuminating, right? All right, let me see what we got here. Christine, yes, okay. Crystals are your favorite. Yes. Thank you, Lori. Beautiful cards. You're still going too. Okay, we're getting ready to do number 2. Elizabeth says, Mercury retrograde. Got to run to the store or something. I forgot. I will catch them with you when I get back. Okay, Elizabeth, we'll see you when you get back. Hey, Terry. Mercedes is not hiding nothing. Never. Love me or hate me. Good. That's a good way to be. All right. Kim's yay for number 2. Alicia says, that's so cool. It's my first time here and a blessed to be here. Welcome. Debbie says, you're not ready yet. Little bit hiding. I feel ya. Hey, Terry. Okay, Lori, welcome. Hi, Georgine. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah, Joy is like, come on now. Let's get to number 3. And I'm sure some of you are waiting for the reads. If I do individual readings, I might need to just go check on my son first and then have everybody share it again so we get a good crew going. All right, so look, we're doing number 2. Who's ready? Who picked choice number 2? Here we go. Still clearing the throat chakra here. So we're going to start with Cosmic Tribe Tarot, as we do. Y'all, choice number 2, let me tell you. This is going to resonate with you, or it's not. I would like everyone who picked number 2 to please let me know. Yes, it resonates. No, it doesn't resonate. Get this. So first card we have is the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords, okay? Let me just double check the meaning of the Prince of Swords here. I'm excited. I feel good. It was kind of a rough week for me personally. I had some stuff going on and I'm coming up out of it and I feel good. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. So the Prince of Swords is the rebel. If you're wondering, I'm sitting on one of those bouncy balls, by the way. Prince of Swords is the rebel, and I have rebel energy. I have a great grandfather, Russian grandfather, got kicked out of Russia, sent to the United States. Rebellious energy is great for stirring up change and, you know, bucking other traditions and doing what you want, right? But it can also, yes, I'm sitting on a bouncy ball. But it can also, sometimes it can create resistance for us, right? Because you might be doing fine and then your rebel says, oh, I got to stir things up. And maybe you really didn't need to stir things up. So this is one of those cards that clues you in to your rebel energy and whether you're pushing or not pushing enough. So you got to tune into it for yourself. Like, what does this mean to you? You said I read your mind about the bouncy ball. I did. I read people's mind. Hi, Mirta. Welcome. What we're doing, Mirta, I'm Val, and I'm a priestess here and an artist, and we're doing a choice of 1, 2, or 3. We've already read 1, so you're going to want to go back and hear the replay for choice number 1, and we're just tucking into choice number 2. So we started out with the rebel. Yes, Christine, sabotaging yourself. I feel you on that. So choice, yeah, Mirta, choose 1, 2, or 3. Joya loves the bouncy ball. Ooh, Debbie, your grandfather's Russian too. Okay. Yeah, Russian, Polish, Jewish on one side for me, and then Southern ladies, deep South on my mom's side. Ooh, Southern. I'm a Southern lady too. All right, so the next card we get after the rebel is the Queen of Cups. And Queen of Cups is about, as you see, this mermaid, right? Mermaid energy and water. And the Queen of Cups is about your emotions and allowing your emotions to come through. Let me take a look at the guide so that we get this to the best of it's the counselor. The Queen of Cups is the person in your life or aspect of yourself able to hear everything you have to say with open-hearted compassion. Compassion. Emulate her and be a good listener to your friends and loved ones. Seek her support when your own scenes turn dark and threatening. See over time how your emotions ebb and flow, are stormy and calm. Don't master them by repressing them. If you're sad, be sad. If you're glad, be glad. This is what we're talking about. Feel your feelings and allow your emotions and don't hold on to them. Just wrap yourself up and allow yourself to be who you are. And some of the biggest strides forwards that any of us can make is sitting with the discomfort of feeling things we've been running from forever. and we might be running from them because the trigger is so painful. We've been through such trauma that we just, everything in our brain and ego and mind says, don't go there. And I can assist you if it's too scary. Others can assist you. Seek support if you're not feeling your stuff and you keep finding yourself in a sabotage situation. You're just afraid, and we can clear the fear, and we can move through this. You can sit with the discomfort of your own beingness and change it, right? So let's see, what do we have here? Polish grandma, Debbie, are you one of my sisters? I know you are. Thank you, Chai. Is it Chai or Chi or Kai? Kim says, yes, things are good, and then I stir things up for no reason. Talk to me, Kim. That's my specialty, because I've been there myself. Been there myself plenty of times. Mercedes says, dang it, David called, and he'll just keep calling. If I don't tell him, I'll call him back. You tell David he needs to relax, okay? Ooh, Queen of Cups, I mean pregnancy. Well, I have fertility cards in here, but she does look quite abundant, doesn't she? I have pulled cards for people before, and they have gotten pregnant, but I wasn't feeling that coming in for the collective. Mercedes like, yeah, well, we do have some people that want to get pregnant here, so let's open ourselves up that that's a sign, right? Kim says, yes, totally me. I feel everything and embrace it. I will wear your heart on your sleeve. Well, I'm glad you feel everything. Perhaps there's some boundaries too. This is guidance coming through for you. Maybe there's some boundaries about your own edges and where you are and where others are. We can work on that. Trauma, Christine. I feel you. I feel you. Shy. Okay. Hi, Shy. Debbie says that's wild. Hi, Mariana. Welcome. It's good to see you. All right. So the next card in the stack. Are y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, sorry. Tower. Tower. Does everybody know what the tower is? The tower is, look at this. We've got burning buildings. Everything's coming down. When you see the tower, it's about a big change, right? And for many of us right now, I'd pretty much say most people I know are going through sickness. See, Mariana's been sick. Divorce. Their homes are on fire. They're losing their jobs, or there's just a lot of chaos and change going on. There is. That doesn't change there's been chaos and strife happening throughout time, and it's the moments that we choose and how we choose to go through these experiences and come out of the burning tower that guides us. End of a cycle. Exactly. It's the end of a cycle, and it's a new beginning. And so how we look at where we've been and where we're going is the way we can guide ourselves. Lori says, I've lost my son, and I can't seem to find a way out of my sadness. I'm so sorry for your loss, Lori. I lost my brother in 2014. And I know for my mom, it's just, it never changes that loss of your own child. So we can do things to support you in supporting yourself, because that's a difficult thing. Georgine, you're so ready for this. Good. New beginnings. Love to you, Lori. Lots of love to you. Oh, Sandra's changes the empty nester. Okay. All right. Well, this is a time of change and regeneration. Scorpio rising. Exactly. So with that in mind, we get the Hermit card, right? And the Hermit card's about going within and sitting with that awkwardness of facing our own fears, digging in deep, choosing to look at our feelings and evolve through them. Oh, your brother, Debbie lost your older brother too. I'm sorry. Mercedes says, I'm good with new beginnings and change. Lots of big changes, says Kim. Just wrapped up some loose ends in a divorce. I feel you on that. Okay, well, it's time to dig in and take a look at where you've been and where you're going. And as the last card we got is the Prince of Swords. And the Prince of Swords is, let me make sure. I'm having fun. Ba, 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 ba. Wait, we already looked up that one. That's the Rebel. I might have accidentally grabbed that from the other one. All right. Oh, no, we already went through that. Yeah, the rebellious energy. Okay. So, hey, Susan. So, Mariana says, I am in a change mode again. My third major move in a year across country. Oh my gosh, Mariana, I feel you. I moved a lot as a kid, so I know what that's like. Oh, Prince of Swords means pregnancy. Shy's like, everything means pregnancy. Never apologize, Susan, for being late, honey. Never. All right, so, and I'll try to come on in the love drops too. So I'd be happy to come on the love drops to read my love drops. And you guys are wondering what the love drops is. It's my private paid monthly membership. It's only $22 right now till December 18th. And any of my love drops that are on, share with them what it is and how much you love it and why they should join. Mercedes, goodness, Shy, I'll take it. So we got all these people wanting to be pregnant. What did Kim say? I missed it. Kim said, oh yeah, divorce. Okay. All right. So let's tuck into the rest of the cards for choice number 2. From the Uti deck, we have Create Beauty. Create Beauty. I love this card. Isn't that stunning? So out of change, out of the burning tower, what are you allowing to be beautiful? What possible gorgeousness is on the other side of this trauma I'm going through right now that I'm actually allowing myself to evolve into a better place? What magnificent outcome is coming for me on the other side of this pain in the ass? That's what that's the way we need to think about it, right? Sandra's pregnant with new ideas. Shy's really into tarot readings. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay. So the next, isn't it pretty, Debbie? I love her artwork. The next card coming up. Oh, this is interesting. All these cards came together earlier today. Obsession. Obsession. What are you focused on to the point where it's not allowing you to move through, right? Mariana says, yes, please, I need it. What great new things are on the way to me? Exactly. Everything. Releasing it all. Let it go. We are one. And the work that you're doing, the beautiful connection you're doing to yourself and healing and loving yourself is affecting the whole and the all. So thank you. Thank you for loving yourself and taking this time for yourself to, know about yourself, to know how you feel, to know what you're creating, to choose, not to just be a victim to circumstance. Thank you for stepping up and into your beautiful body and soul. Thank you. Let go of any shame you have over why you didn't do it sooner or how come you didn't know. I get so many of my clients when they first start being so hard on themselves. It's natural. That's the way you've been treated. And we, by rote, I do it too. We have this nasty voice in our head being hard on ourselves because we think it's keeping us in form. But shame is the biggest inhibitor to flow, love, and creation you'll ever find. And once you begin to release shame and detach from the stories and the emotion, it's not an easy thing to do at first, but the more you begin to do it, the more you really detach from that shame and you become so vibrant and self-resonant and peaceful and calm, because shame is a doozy and it's not creative. It's a shutdown, right? Let me see all these comments. You could be 3 months and not know it. Ooh, Shy. Christine says, getting married and having children. I just turned 39. Congratulations. That was me. I just had my first baby. I had my first baby at 39 too. Ooh, Mariana's going to have foul time. Yes, thank you. Georgine says it's time. It's time to stop trying to prove yourself. Yeah, you want to prove yourself or worry about judgment. You want to be and love who you are. Hi, Victoria. Welcome. We're just thick in the middle of the weekly cosmic read, and we're on choice number 2. Pick 1, 2, or 3, and then go back and watch the beginning and see which one resonates for you. So listen, along with the other cards that we have for choice number 2, the Tower and the Rebel and the Hermit, you've got a big change, we're letting go of shame. We're cherishing our body. We got to cherish our body. And Mariana, you said, I'm shut down. That body awareness is what's going to begin to open you up more and more. Christine says, that was my obsession, holding me back, not married, and I don't have kids. Well, those are just thoughts and judgments, you know. Victoria says, can I have a card, please? I'm feeling depressed. Thank you. Victoria, you're just joining us. We are doing a 3-card spread, and it's great. So just tune into the messages that are coming through for you right now. I see you picked number 3, so you're about to get your reading. Nellie says they all resonate with you. I know, it's amazing. Sometimes one direction will really be like, wow, that's really, and we got a lot of cards. So listen, if you're choice number 2, we're still doing number 2. Some overwhelm coming in. And I'm sure with the Tower, you know, with having a big change, there's a little bit of stress. Stephanie, I think, said she's super stressed. And, you know, when we're overwhelmed and we're stressed and everything's changing, a big part of moving through this experience is to really tune into how you feel. I keep it like a hammer. I'm going to keep going. But to find your voice and to express yourself is the greatest strength and gift you can give to yourself. And if it's something that you're struggling with, find every way you can to get support to find your voice and speak your truth, because that is when your body, your soul, your life begins to open up. I'm telling you, I've been through it, and this is my passion. This is what I'm all about. So the Gaia cards that come with choice number 2 is evolution. You're changing. You are doing it. You're moving through. The last one is find your voice, Debbie, and overwhelmed. Find your voice and overwhelmed. And you know, earth changes, climate change, transformation. We are evolving always. And so it's how you choose your evolution with all this balance and connection that's so vital. And we have the achievement card. We're going to get it. Keep focused on your dream. Keep focused on your dream. And the way we keep focused on our dream is to nourish ourselves and to keep connection and to breathe and to allow this kind of work that we're doing. And again, we're being called to tune into the moon, and it says travel, romance, and potential. So the moon energy right now, the supermoon energy, is so potent. What did you guys think of choice number 2? How did that resonate for you? Mercedes says she kind of pops off at the mouth and it gets you in trouble. Sometimes you don't need to say what I say, like you have no filter. Other times you'll avoid it. Okay, well, that's something where you could look into the lack of control over what you want to say, like the pop-off part, like what triggers you to pop off. And look at the trigger. Like next time you do it, don't judge yourself, don't be hard on yourself, but sit quietly afterwards with a journal or in the moment, take note. What triggered me to pop off? And that's your clue to shifting the energy so that, yeah, say what you want, but we need to be compassionate and thoughtful with each other. And you're going to be heard much more if you're expressing yourself calmly and eloquently and not popping off, right? You're welcome, Debbie. Your gut says 3. Okay, Kayla, we're about to tuck into number 3. Sandra says it was amazing, spot on. Shy's looking for 3. Lori says awesomeness. Mercedes says anger. Well, what's triggering you to that anger, right? What is it that's setting you off? Do you feel afraid? Do you feel threatened? Are your boundaries being crossed and you don't feel safe enough to establish them calmly and compassionately? Is it reminding you of a trauma that you went through? Those are the things we need to look at. Yes, you need to learn compassion. Okay. And Sandra says you're gentle with yourself and others. Good. That's nice. Here we go. Choice number 3 doesn't have as many cards, but they're good. I mean, they're clear. Very clear. All right, so here we go with the Cosmic Tribe Tarot for choice number 3. First card we have is the Lover's card. The Lover's card. And this is, again, about self-love and, you know, the balance between taking care of others and taking care of yourself, and that divine choice that you make to honor your vessel and bring through the best light and love and nourish the vessel that you have to facilitate the most clear, beautiful wisdom coming through, right? So love. So this is choice number 3. Joy is like, yay, 3, 3, 3, 3. I love 3, 3. That's our Jesus coming in. Is the 3, 3, 3. Lori says, trying to get through the tragedy and dealing with our older son living with us. That's a lot, Lori. Maybe we can support you in the love drops. There's some beautiful, beautiful women in there. And it's a love space. It's support. Okay, so the lover's card. Take care of yourself, love yourself, balance what you do for others and what you do for yourself. Now the Three of Swords. Let's pull up the guide for this. The Three of Swords. Sorrow. Okay. So the Three of Swords is about sorrow and needing to release some grief and express those emotions that are still inside of us. And you know, when we have parts of ourselves that we haven't expressed, they do run the show, whether we like it or not. They're not just hidden and out of sight, out of mind. They're actually all up in your mind and all up in your business and affecting what's happening. So when you can get support to move through grief and sadness, it can really strengthen you and support you in the choices you want to make rather than having experiences. Yeah, knife through the heart and soul, yeah. And the next card we have is the Hierophant. The Hierophant. And the Hierophant, you see there's all these eyes and very spiritual. This is a very spiritual card. It's similar to the Hermit, but it's more spiritual. It's all about connection. And let me read to you from this one. I don't know if you guys, I went to the crystal store the other day. Look at this, what I got. Look at this selenite. Isn't that beautiful? Do you feel the energy? All right. So let me look. Joy says, yeah, you're not happy at work. I feel ya. Well, I've had to change jobs a lot, and I know what it means to work somewhere where you're unhappy, and I know how different it can be when you allow yourself to dream something bigger and actually allow yourself to create it. It's so powerful, and your life can totally change. It looks like a lightsaber, yeah. All right, the Hierophant is the way you integrate your sacred vision into your daily life. It's a difficult task to master, and for many of us, it takes a lifetime. What forces keep you from staying true to your beliefs? Where do you look for spiritual guidance within yourself or out in the world? Who teaches you, and what are you learning? And as teaching is an advanced form of learning, who are you teaching, and what are they learning from you? Exercise caution, however, and be aware that your path might not be someone else's, and equally someone else's might not be your own, right? So tuning into that sacred vision and fostering it and knowing what's yours and bringing it forward. So, and the last card we have from that deck is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is about peace. Peace. So we're calling in this sacred vision, and we're letting go of some grief, and we're loving ourselves to come into our peace, our sense of peace. Shai says, you're teaching me about spirituality. Yes, I love it. And honestly, Shai, to me, spirituality is about self-love and self-expression, because we are bringing through divine energy and knowing. And the more I can assist more of you to opening up your energy centers, aligning and feeling super brilliant within yourself and nourished on all levels, from your body to your heart to your mind to your soul to your family to yourself as a woman to your voice and speaking your truth, all that comes together, and then you're just, like I said earlier in the stream, you're a beautiful light, a beautiful presence. Georgina says, these are amazing. Good. Thank you, Shai. I love it. Okay, so those are those cards. And look, break the rules. Make your own. Make your own. Think for yourself and know what you're guided with. Especially after you do some of this sacred vision, that's what's going to guide you to make, your own set of parameters. You don't need to be holding on to other people. In fact, you should let go of other people's ideas that don't apply to where you are now in this place and time. You came through spiritually to be in this body, in this experience at this time. There's some important things you're bringing through. And your family and your people around you that aren't involved in that don't know what's best for you. You do, connected into your heart and soul. That's why you were given your own perspective. You got to have faith. You got to have faith in yourself and that the universe, you are the universe, is supporting you. And I like to explain it. I like to explain things sort of in a grounded way because that's what appealed to me when I first started doing this. And it's only been a couple of years since my true awakening, even though some of the stuff I was already doing naturally. And that's what happens oftentimes with saying, what's my gift? What's my gift? And then as you get into it, you realize, oh, I already had that all along, and I didn't realize everyone else didn't see like me, or everyone else didn't hear like me, or everyone else doesn't see stuff when they do that. You know, it's just a matter of perception and awareness of how you are compared to how other people are. And you're special. You came here through eons to be in this time and place, to be who you are with your story and share it and heal it and awaken to your spiritual, divine, vast beingness, your creative brilliance, right? So have faith in yourself. That's who's going to bring you through, you, as you connect into the cosmos and Mother Earth. And do any healing that you can, reconnecting with your true nature. I don't really like to call myself a healer because that implies something's broken. And none of us are broken, and we haven't screwed up. We all come with these lessons to push through in order to release and heal the past and come into where we are now. So, healing. Let's see what comments we have. This is perfect, working through tough times with my oldest son and working on my gifts. Wonderful. Shai loves catching these readings. And Mercedes says, you got to go write your paper now. Nice. Good luck. Bye-bye, loves. I'll make sure I like your page. I love the vibes here, honey. Thank you. Love to see you. Love to see you in the love drop, too. All right. So that was a great read. How did 3 resonate for you guys? Shai, did you love it? Did it resonate for you? All right. So should we read some of you that have stuck around for this whole show? Right? I'll get the decks out and we'll do some individual mini readings. And I'd love to tune into some of you that are interested in joining me in the love drops. That are interested in working with me. I'd love for you to say, I am interested. Would you read me? And be honest about that. And let's tune into you and see what we've got. I'm trying to look for all my decks here. Let me know what you thought about the read too. And if you join late, you can go back and watch the replay. Kayla says, yes, very much so. So did Shai. I love it. Joya says, yes, please lead me. Jean says she's love to. She's interested. Goody, goody, goody. All right, let me get these cards are all mixed up now. So let me just get them all back together. And what I'm going to need to do is just take a peek at my son and make sure he's okay because he's homesick today. I think he's just watching TV, but let me just poke my head in there and see. What's the link for the love drop? Joya, you can find it at valtopia.com. And if you nose around my page that I'm posting from, the Valtopia Studios, you can find plenty of information. You can find it on my page. And after the show's over, I'll post the link. But it's $22 until December 18th. And the best deal, if any of you have seen my portraits, they are $5,000 for this portrait. You can join a whole year of love drops and a monthly session and a portrait for that price right now. It's a really amazing deal. But $22 a month if you're not having that kind of capital right now. Of course, there's monthly payments. Elizabeth, I would love to. Okay, let's see. Georgine, Elizabeth. Joya says she has to go. It's 7 a.m. Okay, Joya. Well, come join us in the love drops, and I'm going to be, I come back every week, and I come on live a lot. I'm kid-free this weekend, so I might be popping on this weekend, too. Okay, let me poke my head out the door 1 second, and let me just check, and then I can't wait to read you. Georgine. John, you okay? All right. There we go. All right, Georgine. Let's see. We have Georgine and then Elizabeth. Joya. Oh, catching the love drops. Goody, goody, goody. And you can ask, like there's a couple, Emily Barton wrote about it. You can message them and ask them how they feel. Hi, Maylene, welcome. We just did a 3-card spread read, like a 3-choice spread. So you want to pick 1, 2, or 3 and then go back and watch the replay. And then now we're doing individual readings. And we're going to do people that are interested in coming into the love drops, which is my private membership, or if you want to work with me. All right, so Georgine, are you ready? Yeah, she's ready. Okay. Let me light some sage. And actually, I'm going to light some Palo Santo. Let me light it in my fireplace here. I've got a fireplace burning right behind me. Hi, Mirta. Hi, Shai. Okay. Georgine, we're going to start with you. Throat chakra's clearing. Georgine, put your feet on the ground. Take a big, deep breath. Throat chakra's clearing. Whew. I'm already starting to clear. All right, Georgine, I'm already starting to see things for you. Georgine, I'm seeing these, I'm seeing your energy, and it's like these planks, and some of them are up and some of them are down. So it's like you've got these different levels of energy showing themselves. I'm seeing like a lake setting. I'm seeing a lake setting for you, and this wood of the deck of the, what do you call that? The dock on the lake. Does that resonate for you at all? Georgine? I'm going to start pulling cards for you and see if that works. And let me see if I can feel into you. Sometimes when I've been doing the read, I detach. And let me see if I can feel your chakras. Do you feel me tuning in, Georgine? It's a lot of scattered visions I'm getting for you. I think I'm getting a lot of your memories. They're either past life memories or it feels like this life, like childhood stuff coming up. I tend to, when I tune into people, they'll either give me their best soul energy first, or sometimes it's childhood memories. Oh, you live near the water and you feel it's time to move from here. Interesting, Georgine. Well, what I saw was the wood was going up and bursting out, if that's any indication. And then, yeah, I saw a lot of striated energy. So let's see, Georgine. Let's see what we get. All right, we got some cards here. Get my selenite next to me. All right, so what do we have for you? Ooh, interesting. All right, the cards that came up for you, Georgine. We've got the Hanged Man. You've lived there all of your life. It's very stagnant. Okay, okay. Good, I'm tuning into you. All right, so the Hanged Man, which is kind of what you're talking about. Like, you're in a position where you're ready to, hey, this is it. I got to bust out, right? Yeah, lots of toxic energy here. The family's too close and drama. Yeah, I feel that. And I feel a lot of energy in your throat. Are you not able to speak your mind with your family? Are they very judgmental? Yeah, I feel it right here. I feel your throat chakra. And Georgine, that's why you're drawn to me, and that's why you're here today. Because my whole, I've been talking about visibility and expressing yourself and throat chakra. So that's my jam. And it's my jam because I had to live through it. And I'll share more of my story as I go, but for sure. So the card that's coming up for you, Georgine, after the Hanged Man, yeah, it's been so tight. It's because you can't, So you admitting just now, I got to get out of here. That's good. There sounds like there's more to it. And that's kind of stuff that we do tuck into in the love drops on some level. And then, of course, if you work with me one-on-one, we can really do some deep work. I read for you last week, and I was spot on. Okay, good. Well, the next card coming in is the Three of Discs, which is about cooperation, productivity. No one hears you. Okay, that is a very strong statement. And when we feel that no one is being heard, guess who isn't listening the most? I want you to answer that. Cooperation. They're guiding you to cooperation. And look at this. This is I think this is the heel. You just got the biggest chills. Yeah. Who doesn't listen to you when you think you're not being heard? Who's the one that's not listening the most? You, yes. You. And that's where it's hurting. I can't tell you how many clients I've read. I know that. I know that type at the base. That's you not admitting to yourself. And sometimes we can't admit to ourselves until we do some clearing and do some energy work because it's too scary or too hard or you can't see it. So let's see. Let's get to the Prince of Discs. I love that we have this little small crew right now. One of my friends was going live and she had like 8,000 people on there, and I was like, oh, she got all these trolls and everything, and I'm really enjoying this. I guess I'm enjoying this quiet connection with those of you, and I'm happy to connect one beautiful sister at a time, or brother. I don't need to rush. I'm here. We're doing this. All right, so this card is, the Prince of Discs is the, I want to say it's the healer. Come on. Oh, that's the Knight of Discs. The Prince of Discs is the body musician. The body musician. It's really hard to speak. I can feel it. It's like you have a sore throat. We can do this, Georgie. And hi, Maylene. You'd love to have a reading, help you understand why you chose this life. Interesting. Okay. And Georgine, I have a throat chakra special, a 3-pack. That's really I've had a lot of people come to me and really open up. And when they open up the throat chakra, their gifts open up too, because part of the reason we're not receiving our gifts is because we're not admitting the truth to ourselves, and it hurts. And it keeps us kind of stuck in this place of not admitting the truth, feeling pissed off, feeling unhappy, unexpressed, and nothing flows, right? Kayla has it too. Okay. So the body musician is your body, is your antenna. What are you feeling? Where are you feeling it? Why are you feeling it? It's my biggest message too. It's how how you're expressing your own feelings and how you're feeling it in your body, and how that affects your experience. It's all related, and it's so vital. And so leading into that is this card. Look at that. Ooh, let me cover that up. Not for children. All of my kids think these cards are hysterical, but not funny. But the kids, they're like, what? Naked bodies. The Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, that's not a pretty sight. Look at that. Ooh. You feel like an octopus being pulled by your legs. Oh, what does that mean? An octopus, like in many directions? So the Ten of Swords is about delusion. Delusion, Georgine. And when we don't speak our truth to ourselves, and we deny, and we sort of bury ourselves back down in comfort, right? Like, oh, well, this is the way it is. What else am I going to do? That's delusional. Did you hear me earlier in the live stream when I talked about how your body might start shutting down on you because you're not willing to admit the truth to yourself? Universe and source will show you the truth if it has to, right? Who knows that experience? Me. Many of us. So the last card for you, Georgine, is the Chariot. Trust. Trust, faith, surrender. Surrender to your own magic, to your divine connection, to your sovereign birthright to be who you chose to come here to be, and to express all of you in your compassionate, loving truth. The Chariot. Surrender. Surrender, baby. So let me know how that resonates for you. I know you've already been commenting. And Georgine, I'd love to have you in the drops or for one-on-one to work this through, because it's really feels very pronounced. And this is something we can work through. This is a big, it would be a big release for you. And if I'm tuned into it and I feel it, it means we've already begun the work today. Okay, Georgine? Georgine says it's spot on. So know that as I've been talking to you and connecting into you, your higher self is already opening up your throat chakra, and releasing the energy and beginning to make change in your presence and beingness. So blessings and thank you for joining me. I enjoy it. You love it. Okay. I look forward to being with you again. Hi, Emily. So I know I was going to talk to, we had Georgine, we had Mirta, we had, who said, okay, Elizabeth, are you still here? Elizabeth. Yes, there you are, boo. Okay. So thirsty when we do this energy and connection, right? Hi, Jinya, welcome. I've been on for a while, so I'm probably going to read like 2 more, and if you didn't get a reading today, watch the replay. You'll see the weekly cosmic read. It's choose 1, 2, or 3, and then watch the replay. I come on live every week and many times daily, so if you didn't get a reading today, I'd love for you to join me again. And you can always join us for $22 a month in the Love Drops, and I'll read you more specifically in there as a bonus. Okay, so Elizabeth, let me light some sage and clear Georgine's throat chakra so that I know what's yours. So I'd love for you to take a really big, big, deep breath. Elizabeth. Elizabeth, the cougar, came into my mind right away. Ooh, totally different energy and visions coming through for you. I'm getting the message like suspended midair or suspension, like almost like you've taken a leap and now you're kind of going and you're midair, and it's like don't look down. Does that resonate for you? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card as I'm seeing what else comes through. Elizabeth, I feel your heart chakra right away. I'm feeling lots of heart chakra, way more than the throat chakra now. Does that resonate for you? I feel a lot of heart chakra. There's a lot of, like, and if I've started to feel your heart chakra, that means that you're starting to release in your heart chakra, from my experience as I've tuned into others. And so you're opening up, you're really awakening. Okay, good. Well, this is kind of painful. So this is some deep grief that you're starting to open up to releasing here. And did you pick the choice where it talked about grief and releasing grief? Okay, so let's see what comes through for you in the cards, Elizabeth. I feel some throat for you too. A little bit bubbling up in the throat chakra. And let's see how we're doing in the lower chakras. Are we even connected? Many of my clients are very much in their upper chakras, they haven't grounded it yet. And I was like that too. And it's because, we've been through trauma and we are feelers. And when we learn to ground the energy and really resonate deep in our root, then we start to see a huge change in our experience. So I just got one card for you. Maybe I'll pull a couple more from the OT deck. The Death card. And the Death card is sort of like the Tower. It's like things are ending and you've got a new beginning. Now sometimes these cards could literally be death card. Like my granny passed, my 96-year-old granny passed a couple of weeks ago. And wouldn't you know, I kept getting the death card. But there was also a lot of change going on. So know that there's an ending and a beginning when you get the death card. So let's see if we can get some more clues about what your energy is feeling right now, because that's what these readings are. They're just like, where are you right now? What's your energy feeling? And so I still feel the heart chakra, but now I'm really starting to feel you in my throat at the base too. And so are you able to speak your mind to yourself, to the people you love? Are you able to express yourself? You're reawakening. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see what comes through. Yeah, that's what the death card, your rebirth. Let's see. Look, put your feet on the ground. Take a deep breath. Whew, there we go. Yeah, only one card for you. Honor your sisters. Honor your sisters, Elizabeth. What do you think about that? And now I'm starting to get sort of some third eye for you. Working through the things with my son has been really hard, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull a Gaia card for you too. Just one last bit of card. Oh, I got them all like turned around. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, I just turned those around. Whoops. All right. You've met some really amazing women. Yeah. Oh, I know. Getting online and connecting with each other this way is profoundly moving. And I'm so grateful for all the wonderful connections I've made online. My whole life is so different. Because I can tell you, even though I'm here in Los Angeles, where there's a wonderful community of spiritual people, I haven't gotten out in it because I've been going through divorce and I was working in production for years and I have 2 little kids. So I'm able to stay at home and be present with my kids and meet so many of you and make a living and change the world one beautiful sister at a time, right? All right. So this card popped up for you when it went down, the Queen of Wands, which is the fire breather, the spiritual revolutionary. You have a message you're bringing forward. You're going to break some rules, and you're going to get over this throat chakra about not expressing yourself because you've got stuff to bring through. And Zen garden, inner sanctuary. So some quiet time, some peaceful time. What is your Zen garden? What do you have a wonderful sacred space that you have created for yourself in order to tune in and to meditate? All right. So Elizabeth, I love connecting with you. How did that resonate for you? I'm still going for an hour and a half. You love your crystals. I do too. And you know what? These supercharged supermoon crystals that I bought last week before the moon, if anybody wants to, I also took them to Venice Beach and put all these beautiful intentions into them. So let me know if you're interested in that. I might put together some fun little kits, like one of my coloring books, which is you can get on Amazon for $8.88, which has a guide in the back to essential oils and crystals that go with each drawing. And it's an ascension guide, essentially. I drew it in 2015. I channeled all these drawings as I was going through my own awakening. And you can color in here, and as you color, you connect both sides of your brain, you open up your creativity. It's a way to meditate. And you can, so I was thinking I can put together a little kit with a coloring book, some of those supermoon supercharged crystals. And I have a friend who makes the most beautiful balms. I was going to hire her to make some of these organic essential oils, and they have CBD oils in them. So they are the most beautiful pain reliefs. L-O-K-I, Loki Lotion. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. I've put together a little kit for Christmas or the New Year. Would that be good? Georgine says yes. Okay. If I get enough, I'll put together a little kit and we'll put some intentions. Maybe I'll even, yeah, I'm excited. Elizabeth would love to work with me. I would love to work with you. Come in the Love Drops if you don't have the resources right now. It's the easiest way. It's like a cup of coffee a week to hang out much more with me. Can you color while you're on your couch? Well, Seth, can you? Why, certainly. Hi, Nancy. Everything was on point. Thank you so much, love. Love and light. Okay, great. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'd love to meet you. Okay, let me see. I think I have time for one or two more. Let me see who was up here. Kayla wanted one. I know Kayla has throat chakra stuff. Is Kayla still here? And I'll go from there. Kayla, are you still here? Let me know. No, and then I probably need to take a break, right? Maylene would like one. Okay. As long as, is Kayla gone? Because I know she stayed on for a lot of the live stream. Kayla, are you still here? All right, Maylene, I'll tune into you while we're waiting to see if Kayla's here, and then I'm probably going to go after that. If you'd like more, then come to the Love Drops or a one-on-one session. All right, Maylene, I'm going to tune into you. Maylene, I'd love you to put your feet on the ground and take a beautiful, big, deep breath for me. Let me know when you feel me tuning into you. So when I first tuned into you, Maylene, I could see, oh, and now I'm really starting to get some throat chakra. Let me light some sage here. Okay, Genia's still here too. Okay. Okay. So Maylene, when I first tuned into you, I was seeing like this otherworldly being that's like maybe your soul being. Quite powerful. There is a sort of a heaviness about your presence coming through. A sadness, like a discomfort with yourself. Let me know if that resonates. The card that popped out is the Eight of Discs, which is prudence and permission. And the, you know what, where I forgot to share my live stream to is my own page. I forgot that's where I get most of my people. The Eight of Discs is about prudence and permission. And this heaviness I'm tuning into feels like a disconnect between what you feel like you're allowed to do and what you really want to do. Does that resonate for you? Let me know. Let me share this while I'm thinking about it. You're a sad soul. I can feel that, Maylene. Do you identify with that and want to stay in that place? Sorry, I'm just sharing this and typing some. Okay, posting. Okay, you're definitely a sad soul. Is that something that you identify with? Because, or is this something you've always been? Let's see what I get from you. Ooh, and that throat chakra is so tight. Like you're not allowed, you don't feel like you're allowed to say and be who you truly are. And that's causing your grief, your sadness, your heaviness. Let's see what else. And that's what I saw you with this like cape over you. But you wanted to fly up and you were mad. Like you had this anger about you. Like, come on, I'm a powerful, vast being. And why can't I be myself? You feel as if you chose to not feel love. You can't feel it. You can't feel love. Oh, we've got the couch trolls. Welcome. Maylene, okay, you can't feel love. You know, we do come to this life bearing our old stories. Those are things that, yes, to fly a childhood dream. Oh, you wanted to fly? Like, explain that a little bit more so I'm clear, I understand. Yes, Hannah. Yes, Jeremy. This is where we share our feelings. Did you know that if you are blocked in your feelings, you won't uh, be able to become who you really want to be? All right. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Um, you guys, we've got some of these guys that have been coming on all of these live streams, having a good time, making silly comments and not supporting us in the growth and love that we're doing for ourselves. So don't worry, you'll be out of the scene soon. Don't worry. Um, you wanted to fly. A childhood dream got you all mixed up. When you were a kid, you thought you could fly and that you had forgotten. Okay. Well, anywhere you are, anything that you're feeling, any sort of discord that you feel, it's nothing is permanent. You know, everything is always changing. So you can always open up to shifting it into a new place. So it's it's something that you can shift. Let me see. Yeah, Maylene. You know what? I feel like we would need to tune into you more directly, and I feel like this live stream is getting corrupted. So I love those of you who stayed with me for the whole show, and I'll be back next week. And if you want to know more, join me in the Love Drops, and you can join me on Valtopia.com. You can find me on Instagram at Valtopia, and I do this show every week. I come on live a lot, and this is a gift of my time to you, and I'm grateful for your presence. And message me directly. Thank you guys. Blessings.